Yo, check this out. What the F is that? Now, when you have a target and you're trying to hit your target, when attempting to hit your target, where will your focus be? On the target, obviously. If I want to say, I need something light here. Yeah. If I want to hit the camera with this piece of stick, if I want to be sure to hit it, my focus is on it's not on my hand or whatever I'm doing, it's on the camera. And that way. That's how you hit your target. So yeah, I'm not good at throwing, though, whatever. Now, I have a problem with this kick. I don't know what it's called. Is this spinning kick, roundhouse? No. This is the roundhouse. I think that's the roundhouse. But you see, I have a problem with this spinning kick. And my problem with the spinning kick is that while you're kicking, what's your focal point? What are you focusing on? There's a reason why I'm whack at it. Like, you know me, I can't be whack at a move that I'm talking about. It has to be something I have practiced and I know about it. But this one, nah, I didn't take much time to practice it. I just have a hint. Just twist your other leg, then throw it, something like that. I don't know. Now that kick, I don't even train for it. I'm not even flexible enough to kick it. And I'll tell you why. Because this kick doesn't have a focal point. Now when you're kicking it, you are rotating. So what are you? So it's kind of like a blind shot. Yeah. I used to play basketball. And these blind shots that I used to do where I look at the rim, then I fake like I'm trying to pass, but I'm really focusing on the rim. Then I make a basket. And it was just my move. One I practiced and I invented it, and I think I did. I've never seen anyone else do it. But it used to work for me. But still, I had my peripheral vision on the rim. At least I had a focal point. But when you are rotating, there's no way you have a focal point. Now, I have no problem with a rotating elbow. Yeah, if you do this, that means you've seen someone from here and you can estimate. It's just an estimate. It's a risk. Now, you can risk with the elbow because the elbow won't destabilize you. Yeah, even if you miss, you're still on your feet. But see that kick, even without a target to miss, you could see how destabilizing it is. Then it has no focal point. So it's just an impressive kick. And yeah, I've seen clips of like guys like Jason Statham, like they have a bottle with a cap on it, and they focus on it, and they throw that spinning kick, whatever, and they just hit the cap and it spins till it. Yeah, that one, I'm sure with practice you can perfect anything. But you see, you want effective things when you are in an actual fight. Because this kick doesn't have a focal point, it's such an estimate, especially for like a beginner trainer. Yeah, those are things when you have the luxury to, like, now you're like flexible AF, and you have the luxury to, and yeah, and you know, there's this thing when you're in a fight, there are people who have a luxury in a fight. Yeah, even if Mike Tyson is fighting 3 guys, they'll just be there. Like, really, the momentum of the fight is like everyone is just trying their best to get a shot, but they are not really thinking that they are going to beat him. They just they are kind of like willing to lose because they know how great this guy is. So such people, yeah, if you like, yeah, guys like Jason Statham in a movie, guys like those can do such a move because they have the luxury. No one is looking for their mistakes or anything. Everyone is just waiting for to get knocked out so they can fall away. Then the other guy comes, get knocked out to fall away. They are like just they are ready to lose because they know who they are fighting. Yeah, so such guys, they have the privilege to make such moves because no one is really waiting for them to lose focus. Yeah, and you don't want to lose focus in an actual fight. Now, what about this kick? I think this is the roundhouse. This one. That's a good kick. I like this kick because it it's you have your target. You focus on your target, and then this kick is a good one because the legs mimic each other and you're very stable. See, when you throw that roundhouse kick, you should flex your Achilles tendon. That way your leg, how do I put it? Yeah, your leg, there is maximum force generated from your leg. Yeah, you can easily knock someone out, especially someone who is distant. You can knock them out with that roundhouse kick. But still, I was still telling you guys, that's like a kick for rare situations. It's not a kick for just that you can just start with it a fight or anything. Like, it's a kick for when you've destabilized your opponent and they are kind of they have lost focus or anything. That's when you have the luxury to go all the way from down here all the way up there. So this one is good, and the fact that when you flex the Achilles tendon on one leg, the other leg mimics it, which makes you very stable. Yeah, it makes you very stable. Like, and the coordination is just on point. So it's kind of impossible for a guy like me who has practiced it for a long time to fall, because when I kick it, I can even hop around again, kick another. But yeah, practice makes perfect. I don't know, anyone who knows the fundamentals of that spinning kick there, holla at your boy. Tell me. I don't know. I haven't understood it. I haven't taken time to research on that kick and to know what it takes to execute it. I've seen some fighters like Joe Rogan executing it. It looks good. Yeah, it looks impressive, and it really generates a lot of torque because when you rotate, the rotating force, it's called the torque. It generates a lot of torque, so it's a very powerful kick. But now with power comes need for control. Now when you have all that power in a kick, but you don't have a focal point, which means you are just estimating, what if you miss? Or what if you with your back turned, your opponent finds a way to destabilize you? You'll be on the ground, and that is very risky. Like in a fight, say you are fighting 2 or 3 guys, there's no way that kick is a good option, because of course it has enough power to knock someone out. On a lucky day, it will help, but generally, if you throw that kick, yeah, you could miss one opponent and the other one destabilizes you and you're on the ground and it's game over. So I wouldn't advise, especially for like guys who are like getting into this fight thing. I wouldn't advise you to use that kick. Just study it, yeah. Just learn it, maybe for your own luxury, but not in an actual fight, because it lacks a focal point. I don't even like back elbows, but they are kind of effective because they can't be seen coming. Yeah, you could look at someone from this side, they don't even know what you're doing, you're turning, and it's a short one. And it's a short one, so that's why I was saying the back elbow is okay, because it doesn't destabilize you, and you can carry on with other moves easily. You can what do you call it? You can what's the word? Like when you shift from one move to another. I don't know. Yeah, shift. You can shift to another move easily because you're still on your feet. You're stable. Yeah, there are some of these kicks. You see them in movies. They're impressive to watch, but they are not very good. There are kicks that even made me, before I got into this like professional fight game, there are things I never used to think I could use in a fight. There are kicks that made me feel like kicks are useless. They can't be used in a fight. Yeah, when you learn kicks from movies, now a kick like this, yes. Now you see that kick, unless it takes a lot of focus and accuracy, such that you even hit with the right point on your foot in order to gain something from it, and you can't even knock someone out, maybe just hurt them a bit. But you see this roundhouse one, this one, especially with a flexed Achilles tendon, you just, that one, you are really stable, you're really on your feet. It's almost impossible to fall if you practice it correctly. Then if you practice it correctly. And then what was I gonna say? Yeah, there are those kicks that make you feel like kicks are ineffective in a fight. But kicks, if you want to learn good kicks, watch these real fights, UFC, MMA, such. Those ones, they have real kicks that you can see how effective they are. Someone like John Jones was champion for days, and his secret was just a simple kick, a back kick, like this. A back kick is good. I'll tell you why, because you still have a focal point. See, especially if you match it up with that roundhouse kick. I remember back in high school, I was doing karate, and there was this guy I was paired up with. Actually didn't like the guy. I was in my first year of schooling, and he was in his second year, and he really liked to bully me wherever he met me and all that. And the karate captain knew that, so he put me. The karate captain was my friend, so he trained me one or two things. Then he put me together with that bully, and I used this move, and it worked effectively. Even that guy stopped bullying me. Even out of the dojo. He like respected me after that fight, and that was the move I used. Was a combination of the roundhouse and the back kick. The back kick is very tricky. You don't see it coming. You actually think someone is vulnerable, but they are watching you from the periphery of the eye. Now, this is what the combination looks like. Now you see, when you throw that roundhouse and you've landed, you pause. You don't just throw it immediately. You pause and wait for their reaction. When they see that your back is turned, they'll think now they have leeway. They'll just come in, carelessly. And that's when you hit their gut and it's fight over. So the back kick is good, and also because the back kick is also Achilles tendon heavy, you hit with your heel on the stomach. There's no way that fight is continuing. It's fight over. So yeah, those are good kicks. The back kick, they look simple, they don't look impressive. The impressive kicks are for movies. That spinning kick, oh, it looks really good. Yeah, when Van Damme is destroying his opponent, when his opponent is now dizzy from all the blows, yeah, then he finishes off with that one and everyone cheers. That's for the movies, bro. But when you're like in an actual fight, or even in the ring, that's still a very real fight. There's no way you can turn your back like that without focus on your opponent. The back kick, yeah, you have your back turned, but you still can see your opponent, and it's even better because they don't really think you can see them. You know, in a fight, someone just looks at the general view of their opponent. Yeah, so when you're turned like this, you've already thrown the roundhouse. Oh, then you land, and you're watching them, and you see them coming carelessly. Oh, you don't even have to look. Most of the time, they'll come, especially if it's in a street fight. That's not someone who will come in guarded, because people start fights on the street, they don't really know how to fight. They just have a lot of emotional problems. But it will be fight over. Yeah. So there's some kicks like that kick I was telling you about. That kick. It's karatekas may know how to execute that kick, because yeah, they know the spots and everything, all the details of where you should hit with, and yeah, taking all that, pulling it back. It's like those blows where you punch, then you pull it back. I don't like those things because they waste a lot of energy. I was watching a Mike Tyson video, and he was saying you should punch through your opponent. You should just boom, not boom then bring it back. That one you've used half the force. Same way with the kicks. That's why I like the roundhouse. It's not distracting. It's boom. Even if you block it, it pushes you with your block. You'll just have prevented some thorough injury, but you will still be moved and destabilized. Yeah, so yeah, today I just wanted to talk about those kicks. Yeah, so yeah, most guys think kicks are like for the movies, which is okay to think some kicks are for the movies, but there are some kicks which are very effective, like low kicks. Low kicks are very effective to combine with punches. Yeah, when you're punching someone, poo, 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 poo. You hit them like on the knee. There are some spots on the leg where you hit someone and they just can't continue to fight because they can't stand on 2 feet. So yeah, that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Thanks for your time. The look will be intentional. See you guys in the next